next milestone for QuaIL Technologies is to get to $500 million in platform assets.
Nice.
And that's our objective for the end of 2025.
Hmm.
And we're on track, and we're very excited about that. I think we've built something that is not only very cool.
It's a factor of responsibility and the factor of ethics as well involved in AI. And I think, to me personally, I think that it's kind of a human being. AI model is kind of human being or a child. Whatever you are teaching that child, it is going to display that. You teach it good things, it is going to display and output good results. You teach him bias, it is going to result in bias or something else.
One is from just a responsible and ethical development perspective, where you're building AI to do positive things for society, not for nefarious activities. The second is from sort of a design perspective, where you can think of a regulator on a car, or governor, sorry.
Right.
Do you think of a governor on a car where that's not something that is in the user's decision to make, right? Once the car gets to a certain limit, that's as fast as you can go. And so I think the onus is on the designers and the developers of these AI applications to incorporate governors.
Hello everyone, my name is Ali. I'm the CEO of Al-Burraq Technologies. Today we have an amazing tech star with us. He has a background of philosophy, then in financials, and then his transformation was in AI and technology. So we are going to talk to Andrew, and we are going to talk to him about his journey and how he ended up in so many things. Hello Andrew, how are you?
I'm doing great. Excited to be here.
Thank you so much. And I would like if you can give your introduction first to our audience so that they can connect with you.
Definitely. So my name is Andrew Fisher. I am the founder and CEO of QuaIL Technologies. We operate at the intersection of artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and financial services, specifically investment management, which is what my background is in. So right out of university, went to Bank of America for a number of years, and then BlackRock after that, and ultimately left to start QuaIL Technologies in August of 2022.
All right. And how is your journey going with AI?
It's definitely a learning journey. I think that
And
once
the most
you get over
important
the
thing
initial,
is,
go ahead.
yeah, I'm saying the most important thing is the learning journey is that the speed of innovation that is so high. Please go ahead.
Exactly. No, I was going to say, I mean, it's a learning journey in the sense that once you get over the initial euphoria of this is just such an incredible technology, then you start to see the areas where there are some shortfalls, which is exciting because then you get to go and focus on those and just continue to iterate, to your point, and build something better day after day. So it's really exciting.
Right. So I have a question because you have a background in the philosophy, right? So I have a question that we do think about. We do have a lot of debate going on about the ethical and non-ethical side of AI and machine learning, but there is one other aspect as well: the philosophy. There's a certain human philosophy which everyone follows, and if we talk about the human philosophy and humanity, does AI is AI aligned with that humanity or the philosophy of human being or not? What do you say about that?
I think the people that are developing the AI are doing so in a manner that leads us to that exact position. And there are a couple different ways to look at it. One is from just a responsible and ethical development perspective, where you're building AI to do positive things for society, not for nefarious activities. The second is from sort of a design perspective, where you can think of a regulator on a car, or governor, sorry.
Right.
Do you think of a governor on a car where that's not something that is in the user's decision to make, right? Once the car gets to a certain limit, that's as fast as you can go. And so I think the onus is on the designers and the developers of these AI applications to incorporate governors so that the alignment with the society's best interest is something that is a fundamental component of using that application.
Okay. That means that it's a factor of responsibility and the factor of ethics as well involved in AI. And I think, to me personally, I think that it's kind of a human being. AI model is kind of human being or a child. Whatever you are teaching that child, it is going to display that. You teach it good things, it is going to display and output good results. You teach him bias, it is going to result in bias or something else, right? Let's talk about the other stuff as well. The most important in that is, because you are the CEO of the company, and the right question to ask you is, how do you build your team? What are the key factors you are looking at when you are building your teams?
I will say, transition away from sort of the corporate world into to sort of startup and building teams. That has been the most challenging and also rewarding part of being a sort of founder and a CEO, is really building strong and effective teams. And I couldn't be happier with the team that we've built. But really, what I'm looking for is obviously strong technical understanding,
Hmm.
and I think that's sort of baseline of, can this person do the job um, from a technical perspective. Now, the other component of, can this person do the job, is in the startup world. I mean, we're moving very fast. So not only do they have to do it, but they have to do it fast, and then they also have to be able to adjust and adapt and be able to shift what they're focused on to focus on something else. You're wearing a lot of different hats. And so, looking for the strong technical skills, looking for adaptability, looking for speed and velocity, and more important than anything, looking for team players.
Hmm.
I think that the most important part of building a successful team is that person a team player? Do they work well with others? Can they communicate effectively? I'm a huge stickler on communication, over communicating, because it's such a critical component of driving success.
Mhm. That makes sense. And I think these are the important things which we should follow and look for when we are building our teams. Uh, with that, I have another question associated, and that is linked with all of these things. And that is because the skill set is changing for the employees, for the people, for us. The skill set is changing with the time. So, what do you think are going to be the future skill sets which people should learn, and they need to think about those?
I think creative thinking, to your point, I think the skill set is changing, where we have a new ability to interact with software through natural
Mhm.
language.
Mhm.
Whether you're interacting with an application in natural language, whether you're building an application in natural language,
Right.
we have this newfound ability. Now, the job then shifts to, how can I take this new tool in my tool set
Mhm.
and apply it to the world to bring about value and to improve some aspect of society. But it really comes down to sort of creative thinking and understanding, how can I leverage all these different resources that are now at my disposal to do the thing that I'm trying to do,
Right.
accomplish whatever the goal or objective is.
That makes sense. And yes, these are the skill sets which are going to be helpful. But I think with the first one, creative thinking, I think AI is going to be creative as well. It is right now as well. It is creative, and I think this is going to be improved in the future. Because we used to say that there are two things which AI won't be able to do. One was creativity, and the other was empathy. uh, and now AI is doing both. So I don't see that humans can be better. I don't see that humans will be better, will have better empathy than AI. I think AI will have better empathy than humans. So let's see what is going to be in the future for us, for all of us, right? Let's
Hmm.
move to the next question, and that is about the remote work. What do you think are the pros and cons of remote work, and what is the future of remote work?
I am obviously a big uh, advocate for it. A bit biased. Our entire team is remote,
Mhm.
um, and I think that there's pros and there's cons. I think the obvious benefit from management perspective is that people have more time to work, because they're not commuting an hour each
Mhm.
way to and from the office. And another benefit is just from the individual's perspective, that an example that I think of often is, if I am in the office, but I also have to do laundry. Well, I can't simply wait until I get home to start, because then I have to stay up for another X number of hours. But if I can take 30 seconds to go switch a load, then it makes just living life and all the different responsibilities, raising a family, attending certain kids' events and whatnot, it makes those things a little more manageable.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the downsides are, you sort of miss that face-to-face sort of interaction, that creativity that sort of just spurns just by being in the same room. But I think that there's a lot of different technology resources that can be leveraged. I mean, this is a great example. Having video calls, having other areas and sort of instances where you're able to get that sort of face-to-face collaboration, even if it is digital. And then going back to what I said before, that just requires and absolutely necessitates that you're over communicating and staying on the same page with the team members.
Right. That makes sense. And you have covered a lot of things. One thing I would like to add in that is access of talent. When you're hunting remotely, you have the global access to the talent, and that is a huge plus. So that is one thing I would like to add. Other than that, you have pretty much summarized all of the points. And I would like to thank you for that. I would like to thank you for the insights as well that you have talked to us. For the last words, I would like to ask you, what is the next milestone for the QuaIL Technologies?
The next milestone for QuaIL Technologies is to get to $500 million in platform assets.
Nice.
And that's our objective for the end of 2025. And we're on track, and we're very excited about that. I think we've built something that is not only very cool and impressive and fun, but really has the potential to significantly impact people's lives for the better. And we're very excited about that.
Right. We wish you very good luck for that. And you, thank you so much. I hope our audience also enjoyed your discussion, and we wish you good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This has been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. And for the audience, keep watching us so that we can keep bringing more Techstars to your screen. Thank you so much.